All right, welcome back into Hurricane High School. We are live, home of the Redskins, talking basketball. You just heard from Carson and Parker Odell. Moving to the girls' game now. Joining me on the WSAZ Sports Plus desk, we've got Emma Jeffrey. We've got Brooklyn Jones, a junior and sophomore, joining us. So this isn't the last that you'll see of these girls. We'll have another year, too, for you down there at the end. But we have a state qualifier coming up, right? You all won your first game in the region, beat Buckhannon Upshur last week. And we've got Parkersburg South tonight, huh? So where do you want to start? You want to talk about the win, or you want to talk about tonight's game? You tell me, and then we'll go from there.
I'd say Buckhannon Upshur was pretty simple.
Cool.
One and done. We beat them whenever we went up back to their place, so there wasn't much sweat going into that one much. But
so you're saying we felt really good, huh, going into that game. But there's a reason we tip off. There's a reason we play the game. Anything can happen. You all were able to take care of business. What was working in that ball game that helped you feel confident, feel comfortable that all we got to do is take care of our business? We'll come out on the winning end, and then we're just one win away from the Coliseum. What was working in that game?
I definitely think throwing it in to Brooklyn and Colby, because they just had such a size advantage over all the girls, and they got every rebound and they scored over their heads every single time.
Play the game the right way. If you got a matchup issue out there, we're trying to exploit that every single time, huh? It sounds like you were one of those matchup issues. Were things going well for you in that thing?
I'd say the first quarter I started off pretty rough. Not a lot of my shots were going in, but I'd say I definitely got it down. And because, being a post is hard. You get beat up. Refs aren't always the best, but, you can't control the refs, so you just kind of got to play through it and fight through the adversity.
In a lot of ways, you're probably getting fouled on every play, but they can't blow their whistle every single play.
No.
You'd still be playing the game if that were the case. So it's a lot of fighting through it, huh?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. So you got Parkersburg South tonight. What time are we leaving? That's a little bit of a trip, and we've got you here, whatever time it is after 1 o'clock. You guys will probably be hitting the bus here soon, won't you?
Our bus leaves at 4, I think.
At 4 o'clock, so you got a little bit of time. What do you all have to do between now and tip-off to get yourselves mentally and physically ready for this ball game? Because it's a big one.
I definitely like to listen to music.
Okay.
I usually try to bring a speaker, or we use one of our coaches' speakers, and we try to listen to music.
What are we blaring? What are we listening to on the JBL? I don't know if that's what you got. And maybe you don't even want to admit what it is, but we talked to some Cabell Midland guys earlier this year. They said Miley Cyrus is their thing. What's the Hurricane Lady Redskins thing on the speaker?
4 or 5 seconds by Rihanna.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. A lot of Rihanna.
A lot of Rihanna. She was the Super Bowl halftime performer a few years ago, and I can't remember if she played that song, but I am familiar with it. I don't think of it as a pregame song, so it must get you all in the right zone and mode, huh?
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's been with us since last year, so we had to keep it going.
Okay, so it sounds like this is a pretty fun group, huh?
Yeah.
We're listening to Rihanna, getting ourselves ready for the games. How could you put this season into words? It's not over yet, and for your all's sake, hopefully you're able to take care of business and see it through to at least another week in Charleston. But up to this point, is there a moment or a turning point in the season where you thought, wow, this is pretty fun, and we've got something going?
I'd say our record doesn't show how much capability we have to prove. We haven't had any really huge losses. We've been in it every single game against big opponents like Morgantown. I think that was a 9-point loss. They're ranked up there. 10-point loss against Nitro. All these normal state title fighters
Those title contenders, that's a good litmus test whenever you get to play them, because you get to see kind of that measuring stick. Where are we at relative to what people would claim to be the big dogs, right? So you're telling me, hey, we aren't what our record says we are.
Yeah.
And the beautiful part about the tournament is it doesn't matter now, does it? All you got to do is take care of business against
Anyone can win
Parkersburg
on
South.
any given night.
So how do we feel about tonight's ball game? I know you've played them previously, but I do sense a little bit of confidence talking with you now and talking with you before we got started that you all feel like you can knock them off, don't you?
Yeah.
So what do you think, and what's it going to take?
I think it's definitely going to, it's going to come from the beginning. I think the second we get on the bus, I think that we need to listen to music or, joke around, whatever it gets us, whatever it takes to get us there. And then right from the tip-off, I think we need to I think we can't start out slow.
No, gotta fight from the beginning. Like, I think our coach a lot of times says we've been known to come out either flat in the first quarter or flat in the third quarter, and I think throughout the season we've gotten better at that. And we have to play all 32 minutes. There's not a single second that we can slack off. You gotta really try and punch them in the mouth in the beginning and let them be the one who fight back from that dividend rather than us.
Yeah, you fall behind, I don't know, 8-10 points early in the game, then you have to be almost perfect the rest of the way just to get yourself in a position to maybe win the game. So it would certainly help for your all sake. Like you said, punch them in the mouth, love that phrase, and make them, kind of tilt the floor their direction and make them have to be perfect. So good luck to you girls tonight. Anything else that you want to tell the folks? I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people following the bus, heading up to Parkersburg for this game. Anything else you could say about this one? Because it would be pretty historic. You're telling me it's been, since the 80s? Since Hurricanes girls have been to the
82.
Coliseum? So it would be pretty special for you all to win this game tonight and cut down those nets. And people certainly won't want to miss it if that ends up being the case, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, good luck. I appreciate you girls joining us today. And, of course, good luck tonight.